Hello and welcome to today's video. In this video, I'll discuss 6 English verb pairs that are commonly confused by non-native English speakers, and sometimes some English native speakers also confuse these verbs. I will show you sentences where you have to choose the correct verb. After that, I'll let you know what the correct verb is and explain why. You will notice that some of these verbs have opposite meanings, while others have similar meanings. If you find these verbs confusing, as they normally are, then this video is for you. And if you are new here, please like and subscribe for more content. Let's get started. Sentence number 1. Take or bring this book over here. Now, I'm going to advise you to take a few seconds, pause this video, and think about the right verb for this sentence. Okay, now I'm going to assume that you've paused the video and that you are back. Now, the right verb for this sentence is bring. So it is bring this book over here. Let's look at the meaning of bring. We use bring when we are talking about movement of an object towards the speaker. So here, the book is moving towards the speaker, or it's moving to the speaker. Now let's look at the verb take. We use take when we're talking about movement of an object away from the speaker. So if we were to use take, we would say, take this book over there. So the book is not going towards the speaker, but is going away from the speaker. I'm sure you've noticed that these verbs are complete opposite of each other as they are going in two different directions. Sentence number 2. Did you hear or listen to the song she played in the car? Now, just like sentence number 1, please pause the video, think about the right verb, and then come back after a few seconds. Alright, now I'm going to assume that you are back and you have the answer. So the right verb for this sentence is hear. Did you hear the song she played in the car? Let's look at the meaning of hear. When you hear something, it means the sound is coming into your ears. For example, I can hear the birds singing outside. Alright, now let's look at the meaning of listen. Listen means paying attention to what we hear or paying attention to a sound. Also, listen is always followed by the preposition to. Example, please keep quiet. I am trying to listen to the teacher. So if you look at the sentence, did you hear or did you listen to the song she played in the car? We don't have the preposition to, so it definitely cannot be the verb listen. As you can also see, the verbs hear and listen, they are very similar. Their meanings are almost the same, so it's very easy to confuse them. Sentence number 3. Can you please remember or remind me to complete my project? Now, like the other sentences, please take a moment, pause the video, think about the right verb, and then come back. Alright, so now I'm assuming that you are back. Now, the right verb for this sentence is remind. Can you please remind me to complete my project? Let's look at the meaning of remind. Remind means to tell someone else to not forget something. Also, the word or the verb remind is always followed by a noun or a pronoun. In this example, we have the pronoun me. Now let's look at the meaning of remember. Remember means to not forget something. It's basically the opposite of forget. So we cannot say, can you please remember me to complete my project? That would be incorrect. So instead we use remind. As you can notice, these two verbs have similar meanings. It makes it very easy for people to confuse them. Sentence number 4. The bank will borrow or lend him some money. Now take a moment, pause the video, and think about the right verb for this sentence. Alright, now I'm assuming that you are back and you have the correct answer. And the correct answer for this sentence is lend. The bank will lend him some money. Now let's look at the meaning of lend. Lend means to give someone something expecting to get it back. So in this case, the bank will lend him some money. This means that this person will take money from the bank, but they will return it at some point. Now let's look at the meaning of borrow. Borrow means to take something from another person or an institution like a bank and return it after some time. It can be a short time or a long time. It depends on the agreement. So as you can see, with borrow, it means you are taking from someone or from something. While with lend, it means you are giving something to someone. These two verbs are complete opposites, but also it's very, very easy to confuse them, and some native speakers of English confuse these verbs also. Sentence number 5. When are you coming or going there? Now, like the previous sentences, pause the video, think about the correct verb for this sentence, and then come back. Alright, now I'm going to assume that you are back and you have the correct answer. Now, the correct answer for this sentence is going. When are you going there? Let's look at the meaning of going. Going is used to talk about movement away from the speaker. Another clue is in this sentence is the word there. So there indicates that the movement is away from the speaker. Instead, if we had here, then that would indicate that the movement is towards the speaker. Now let's look at the meaning of coming. Coming is used when talking about movement towards the speaker or the person that's speaking. So we cannot say, when are you coming there? Instead, if we want to use coming, then we would use the word here. We would say, when are you coming here? That would indicate that the movement is going towards the speaker. Also, you notice that these verbs have completely different meanings because they are talking about completely two different directions. One is going towards the speaker, while the other one is going away from the speaker. Sentence number 6. I spend or waste a lot of time listening to music because it makes me feel relaxed. Now you know what to do. Pause the video, think about the right verb, and then come back. Alright, so now I'm going to assume that you're back with the correct answer. And the correct answer is spend. I spend a lot of time listening to music because it makes me feel relaxed. Let's look at the meaning of spend. Spend means to use something or time in a way that makes you happy. So basically, spend has a positive meaning. So this person spends their time listening to music because it makes them feel relaxed. Feeling relaxed is a positive feeling. It's a positive thing overall. Now we have the other verb, waste. Waste means to use too much of something or to use something in a bad way. So this has a bad or a negative meaning. So as you might have noticed, these verbs are complete opposite. One has a positive meaning and it also has positive feelings, while the other one has negative meaning and it can also come with negative feelings too. And there you have it. Those were the commonly confused English verbs. It's very easy to confuse these verbs, but the more you use them, the better you'll become. Try to use them in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.